Walking out of your house, you have a moment of panic. You've forgotten something. You run back inside only to realize you can't remember what it is that you've forgotten. About a half an hour later, bam, you instantly remember what it was. Tango's a lot like that, because there are these little things that we've forgotten all about. Well, that's what today's 2-minute tango topic is all about. Tango tidbits. Things that we've forgotten about. And that would be collection, tracks, heels, and systems. I'll explain what that means. Collection is the act of bringing your feet together, inside heel to inside heel, inside toe to inside toe. Passing through collection is allowing your inertia, forwards or backwards, to allow your legs or your feet to pass very close to one another as you walk forwards or backwards, i.e. passing through collection. There is such a thing as a marriage walk, but in tango we don't walk like that. Instead, we walk like we're walking down the street very comfortably. Tracks refers to, as human beings, we walk on 2 tracks, not 1. Which is, as I step forwards or backwards, I maintain 2 separate but equal walking paths for my legs and feet that don't cross over one another. Heels refers to, as I extend backwards, my heel is pointing upwards, not back, not to the side, but up. There's an exception to this, but except for now, that this is a default. Which leads us to systems. Systems is walking systems. In tango, we have 2 flavors of walking systems. Parallel and cross, which is just a fancy way of saying this is what we do, but not really how we do it. Parallel refers to leader right to follower left, and leader left to follower right, and walking on 2 tracks or 4 tracks. Cross system refers to leader right to follower right, or leader left to follower left, and walking on 3 tracks as a couple, not 2 or 4. Things to keep in mind with all this walking business. Tango is a walking dance. Never forget that. No matter what you see on a social dance floor, this is nothing more than walking. Which is, if it looks and feels like you're falling, that's because you are. And if it looks and feels like your legs are, like you're not taking a long enough step, that's because you aren't. Followers, keep in mind, legs extend first, torso second. Leaders, the exact opposite. That's a lot to talk about in 2 minutes, and trust me, that's a lot to do. I'm your host, Miles Tangos, and this is 2-Minute Tango.